Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our Byzantium playthrough in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine, and I'm far too giddy than I should be because this must be my 30th attempt. I should be broken by now, but oh well. So what does Byzantium have? They have advisor costs of minus 10%, which is not, it's not good. All it's doing is saving you money. That's it. Tolerance of True Faith plus a giant +3, which lends itself nicely to a 1 faith, really. Tolerance of True Faith, its only real use, Tolerance of True Faith, is quelling revolts in provinces that are Orthodox. Because outrageous tolerance. There'll be when we go in the game, we'll grab an Orthodox province that we have, that might have a little bit of unrest, and it'll give you a massive amount of a massive modifier for the amount of tolerance that we have. Religious. Maybe. And yearly prestige. This is just a just a byproduct of past EU4, like what is it? The vestigial tales. You know, the people get that are like a byproduct of when we used to be. Well, byproduct of when we used to have tales, as is evidenced by your coccyx. But yeah, this is from the yearly prestige +1. It used to be useful many patches ago when prestige was hard to come by. Now prestige, they just throw prestige at you, so this needs altering to something else. Mercenaries, again, back in the day when mercenaries were useful, now every time you have a mercenary in your army you have a random event that pops that gives you unrest and all sorts. It's terrible. Plus they're mega expensive. I mean, if you wanted to go along the lines of stacking mercenary maintenance modifiers, then you could arguably say they'd be useful, especially as they pull their manpower from a different pool to your manpower pool. You know, are you willing to pay the extra for the mercenaries? Are you willing to constantly have the random events that pop up for having mercenaries in your forces? You know, it's up to you. Repopulation of the countryside, national manpower modifier plus 10%, goods produced modifier plus 5%. That's alright, actually. At least it's two good ones in one idea. National tax modifier plus 10%, again, alright, it's okay. Just a little bit more money. At least it's on all the time. Unlike stability cost modifier, you could probably count on two hands how many times you're going to increase stability throughout a game. How many times a skilled player is going to increase stability throughout the game? Because they can usually identify when things are going wrong, so that they don't get thrown into like peasant revolts and noble uprisings. So they don't usually lose that much stability. But we'll see. It might become useful. Never know. Global trade power plus 10% is always useful. Discipline is nice. Mission strength plus 3 stacked really well with the tolerance of true faith and a religious run. More a fan of humanist than I am of religious, but you know, swings and roundabouts. I'm not going to stick to humanist, even though I like humanist better than religious. I'm not going to stick to humanist just because. Just because. If I've identified that religious would be the better route here, then we'll go religious. Anyway, let's go. And as I say, this must be about the 30th time that I've tried this. The last run through, no, not the last one. I think it was like 3 or 4 ago. I failed because we spawned in as a babbling buffoon, which was a -1. A -1 to diplomatic reputation. So no one will be your friends. Please let's not be a babbling buffoon. Please, please, please. Nope. Good. I don't care what they are, just not be a babbling buffoon. Because you're on the very cusp of getting alliances with these people. These people that you need in order to have the numbers to take on the Ottomans. Well, talking of numbers, let's increase you. In fact, no. We'll build them here. Might take a little bit longer, but I want my galleys to be building just that little bit quicker. I might even take a loan out. That'll do. Bring you all the way down. Needs to be generating that money. We'll go with recover the Asia Minor coast. It gives us a load of claims over here. Splendid. Of course, Byzantium used to be quite large, and its predecessor was... you could argue its predecessor was the eastern half of the Roman Empire, which spread all the way out here. So really, it should be reconquest. Depends how far you go back, doesn't it? Let's get rid of the fort in Morea. And let's set the Ottomans to... we are threatened by them. Who are you rivaled with? Venice, Austria, and Mamluks. That's not going to help us. Oh well. We'll improve relations with Hungary and Poland all the same. Not going to increase relations with Venice or with Austria, because I don't think there's a chance. Oh, you set each other as rival. No, we'll improve relations with them both anyway. If we do grab Hungary, it's only going to be temporary, because Hungary will probably be dragged into a personal union under Austria, or the other way around. I've seen that happen. That's not messed my game up at all. Anyway, onwards. Onwards, and let's see what... Conquer Last Crusader. Good. That's a good one for them to take. For us, that's a good one for them to take. Although we'll see. We will see what they do. Why Albania? I hear you all crying dismay. They're tiny. Well, Albania is tiny, but yet he be mighty. He has a 5-5-5 general. He starts the game with a 5-5-5 general. So, that's useful. It's very useful. We'll grab you two. Get you. Oh, wait, no. Still need a little bit more on. Now, the Ottomans start with a core on Albania. Yeah, core on Albania. They've foregone all the usual cores over here from the last batch, but they're still just as strong. One of their missions that they can take is recover southern Greece, which gives them claims all here, which means we're dead. The other mission is City of the World's Desire, which gives them a claim on Constantinople, which means you're dead. The other one is vassalize Wallachia, which is a bit weird because they don't really go in for vassalizing Wallachia. They usually declare war on Albania. But now they've got a claim on Rhodes through the mission of Last Crusade Bastion, was it? Conquer Last Crusade Bastion, yep. They could do either. So we'll just have to be wary of that. Now I don't want to be grabbing this alliance as soon as we can. I want the Ottomans to have already declared on Albania and have and have shuffled their troops around accordingly, and then we'll go. These are my trade ships. Alright, let's get you out trading. Come on, Ottomans, you should be at war by now. You might be waiting for Venice. Sometimes Venice starts a... You're no longer guaranteeing... What? What has happened here? Truce with the Knights. Did you have an alliance with the Knights? You are allied with the Knights. So what happened here? They've broken something very recently. It's like they've dropped an alliance, but then picked it straight back up again. How odd. But yeah, sometimes the Jagiellian, brilliant, means that the Polish have all of this underneath them now. So they're a good candidate for an alliance as and when we need. If we can tickle them enough. Now sometimes the Ottomans wait for Venice to declare war on Bosnia-Serbia. And then they kick off. So we'll see what they do. Teach them out to war. And you have gone to war with the Knights. Are you at war with Bosnia-Serbia? You're not. So your entire navy is now wrapped up. This is excellent, actually. If Venice can get naval dominance, nope. If Venice can get naval dominance, then we can identify a point where the Ottomans are on Negroponte or Naxos or Corfu, and then we can strike. We can isolate the Ottoman forces on islands. And just declare war. Okay. Ottomans, where are you? Most of the point, where is the Venetian navy? 10 legitimacy. Legitimacy will come back up. We need to time it well though. Ottomans, what sort of navy do you have? Hey galleys. Looks like Venice has been hit already. That's why I built galleys. They will be required. Should have already been building up to our limit there. In fact, we should really overbuild. There's no reason not to. $13,000 on Corfu. I'd like vision. I mean, we're not using our navy at the moment. Let's go have a look. $18,000 on Corfu. Any troubles up here? Have Ottomans sent people to your lands? They have not. Now would probably be a good time to declare war. Had the game paused there instead of a shitty pop-up, then that would have been an ideal time to go to war, whilst Venice was with us. No, we need to fragment the Ottoman navy somehow. It's happening here. Alright, so Corfu is fallen. This might not be the run. Venice and his allies have no idea what to do with their navies. There's still Naxos and Negroponte that they could get trapped on. That's the rest of our galleys. Trade ships, you coming in as well. Nope. Nope. Do we continue to overbuild? We don't need cogs. Well, we will need cogs, but not this many. Let's replace you with galleys. If they want roads, they're going to have to sit people on roads. I'll recall you. We've got that alliance if we need it. No, we'll keep one floating. If we have a Diplo Relations advisor available, we might be able to grab a royal marriage. If we can grab a royal marriage, we might be able to just grab an alliance. Alright, it's worth a loan. Diplo Relations adds a +5. Enables us to get that royal marriage. Royal marriage gets our feet under the table. So that we definitely have one of the diplomatic relation spots, which allows this alliance. Good. Okay, feel a little bit better about this now. You don't like us because we're allied to your rival, but we'll continue to tickle you, because if Hungary get ripped out from underneath us, we'll want you to fill their giant shoes. And it looks like a 6 stack of Ottoman ships got hit really hard there. Maybe. This is better. Venice and his mates are now working together, starting to assert naval dominance. Yeah, the Ottoman fleet is running. Now we just need the Ottomans. Actually, no, the Ottomans can't get onto roads anymore. If the Ottomans can't get on the fleet, if the Ottomans can't get onto road, this is a weird one. This is really, yeah, this is a really weird one. Long-term investment, trade efficiency plus 15% gain, 50 Diplo power, or the ducats will go for the Diplo power. I know we've got a loan, but it's fine. Diplo power and the trade power are both brilliant. Ottomans, where are you? Up here. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're spitting out mercenaries. 2, yeah, me too. That's our other galley. Excellent. Who's taking attrition? Yeah, tiny amount. Went with the House of York. Of course I did. House of York is the best house. 14 galleys. 14 galleys versus... No, let's not play this song. It's silly. 14 galleys. Ottomans only have 10,000 manpower left. versus the 6. 14 versus 6. I'm going to dump another cog. We only need 2 cogs for where we're going. And it's not to roads. Now let's go into port. Let's go into port. Let's save some sailors up and get another couple of galleys built. They will provide infinitely useful. Venice, the knights. Ottomans, are you stuck there? How? I can't imagine the Ottomans are stuck here. You've taken this fort, so even if you landed here and you were in this zone of control, you can now walk out of it and into your own lands through Hungary, because you're already here. I don't know why there's a 20 stack here. Now I do. It's because they hadn't taken damage yet. Let's hope that you are... They might be able to take Salonik. They won't be able to take Adeni though. They did take Salonik. Superb. Oh, I feel nervous for them. Let's grab another galley. And that looks like another mercenary. Yep, 4 mercs so far. So the Ottomans have a giant stack here, which is pretty much all of their troops. Not all of them. Not all of them. They must have somebody somewhere else. Let's send out a... No, a galley. They're pretty rapid. Let's go find out where the rest of the Ottoman troops are. The Ottomans lost. No, they gained 2 transports, huh? Oh dear. Ottoman troops up here? Nope. They in Siena? Nope. There's no siege progress, so they're not in Siena. So where are the rest of the Ottoman troops? Oh, there's a few here. Still, the war goal is roads, and they're not on roads yet. They might be trying to push Venice out. If I was to declare war, you wouldn't come in. You have a truce with them. You have a truce until when? January of next year. That will put the cat amongst the old pigeons. Where would we go from here? Straight to Vigo. Try and block this off whilst he's stuck behind the Dene. Or wait until this 17 stack gets on an island and use all the galleys that we can. Speaking of galleys, that's the next one. Okay, 322 and a 124. These are terrible. These are terrible, terrible numbers. And that is a stability hit. More military power. Splendid. Yep. Get married to Hungary, that. Who's lined up on your throne? Von Habsburg, yep. The Ottomans with their 333. The Hungarians have a 444. You have a 333. You normally have a 555. He's not in charge, he might have already died off. We'll see. There's a lot of troops there. There's a lot of troops. Alright, so he's going to make his way down here to the islands, I think. Renaissance. Good. 10 legitimacy. The legitimacy will come back up. Not too bothered with that. Can we pay off a loan? Not just yet. Need 23, pretty much 24 ducats. So you're not staying there to siege Naxos. Looks like he's just trying to push Venice out. Who to declare now? No, based on favours. Because you're not rivaled? Because you're not rivaled. Okay. We can still do this. That would trap 8,000 Ottoman soldiers. Just wouldn't be enough, would it? Alright, where we go? They've still got to get onto roads. So we've still got time. Even if they push Venice out, we've still got a little bit of time. There we go. Good. Good. $20, $30, $6. That's pretty much all the Ottomans. Right, let's get our boats together. We're going to have to orchestrate this very, very carefully. Do you have a singular Ottoman fleet underneath us? No, I don't care about their opinion of me. $16 galleys. They're going to hit very hard. I think I might get an admiral as well. He's alright. Maneuver's okay. No, this isn't as good as I first envisaged. It's not as good as I first thought, actually. Scrub that. We're not going to be able to get through Adeni. We needed this lump on this side. They might still go there. This is regrettable indeed. That's 12,000. 4 by 8,000. Right, that's what we want. Not too bothered with that. That, on the other hand, 8 versus 16. But you're going into port. Can we get out at you before you get into port? 11th of June, 9th of June. We need you to run somewhere else. Okay, this might be it. You'll take 4. We'll take 4. Allow them to get a little bit further away. Ah, balls. What are you doing? Peaced out, Venice, honey. No, doing this on your own. We could still do it, probably, maybe. Did you peace out entirely? Yeah. Not even what? I didn't even take roads. Fools. Okay, we can still do something. Maybe. What will Trebizond? Can we, out of nowhere, roll a decent siege general? Sort of. How fast can we get through Adene? I don't know. Enough. Enough. Stop. Statesman dies. Oh, we don't need him. Who's underneath us? Ottomans. We can eliminate 3 light ships straight away. I would like more people in this war, though. Reconquest of Adene. Do we wait? What are the chances that when the Ottomans finish this fight that they've got, it's still going to be a capital fort, even if they mothball it? Will they mothball it though? If they do, we have a chance. If they don't, then not so much. Support the reform or 10 legitimacy. Don't need legitimacy, we'll grab the patriarch authority. I'm starting to lose money here. This needs to happen sooner rather than later. We may have already missed the boat. Fully maintained. Fully maintained. Still fully maintained. I don't know if the AI will put their forts down. Mothballed, maintained, maintained, yeah. They're not as stupid as I thought they might be. Yeah, the mothballed the forts that they could mothball, but everything else. Everything else is switched on. Going for Albania? Still guaranteed by Venice. We can still grab the alliance if we need. No, it's taken too long. Speaking of taking too long, this has already been 35 minutes. I should go, however, I want to know if this is the the episode where we get Byzantium up off the floor. If it's not, then I can just end this and start again. The next war that the Ottomans take will determine that. Come on, take out Albania, right there. Negroponte tactic is still viable. 40 mil power, 5 prestige. Why not? A little bit of fort defense. Come on, you stupid Ottomans. So, weird thing in the Paradox forum the other day. It's the first time I've been on it in a while, and there was a pinned notification to everybody saying, referring to the Ottomans as kebab will not be tolerated on this this forum, and there will be bans and such and blah blah blah. And then the very first post after that was something about referring to I don't know, it was something about France, but it was something about baguette. I was like, how can you have one and then not the other? Why are you so scared about calling the Ottomans kebab? I don't know. It's not like the drawing cartoons, is it? Anyway, could we get you? No. Too many diplomatic relations. We might as well improve relations with you. Come on, Ottomans, go to war. I need you to go to war so I can smash you. Let's say we might already be too late for it. Well, that's the Empire doing weird things. Come on. Come on, what are you waiting for? Venice? Why not? Are you rifled with Venice? Nope. Must have seen the France flag out of the corner of my eye. Come on, you stupid Ottomans. Okay, well, at least Hungary came in. We'll see how well our galleys fight. Brilliantly. Can we get out of here? Pope has called a crusade against the Ottomans. Can we get out of here? Nope. We're stuck. Five patriarchal authority. We did really well there. And we captured another galley. Nope. Through the fleet, you pillock. We have naval dominance. If we can take out Biga, then we might be able to trap the Ottomans over on this side with the Hungarians. And the Athenians and the... Do you still want to be my friend, even though I'm at war? No, of course not. What was it for? Constantinople. Well, they are on the war goal, I suppose. Yeah, do that. Let's push their fleet back out onto us. We know we've got naval dominance. We can squish it. Come on, win it. Right, they've won. They're still going to take the minus. No, they're going to take the minus for joining in on a fight across a river. Well, the Siege of Cagelli again forced them out into us. Let's take out forts. You're probably going to retreat back to Bolu if you survive this. You didn't. That's a wipe. Ottomans, 0 ships. That's why you build galleys. I'll need 1 ship to make that siege effective. Let's blockade. I don't want... go on then. Really, I need all of these here for 100% blockade. I don't want... Where are you going? I have a terrible feeling that he's got access all the way around. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He retreated to here, and you won that. So I need these two to not get wiped. If these get wiped over here, chances are he's going to rebuild them here, and I don't want that. How many do you need? 6. Let's take 1 out. We'll put a horse on that fort so it doesn't assert its dominance over the area around it. And continue to grab bits and pieces from the Ottodubs. Okay, moving on. Let's fall back on this. We need to concentrate on the forts. Let's not throw men away willy-nilly. Although saying that, we can't allow them to take Bega back. Leave 1. Wipe that 4 stack out. Might need mercenaries here. I need to fall with the leader. And then back on. Go on, be favourable to us. Okay, up to 28. Excellent. Next. Let's put you down here. No, it's just 1 port. Let's put you instead in the Gulf of Varna. Now they're not sieging, and we're getting through forts, we're getting through provinces, and Hungary is keeping them entertained. Why are you not sieging? Why have you not got enough people on here? No idea. We have lost Athens though. Oddly enough. What a strange thing to focus. Right, do we have a combat general? Yeah. Go on then. Ooh, okay. Who defender go? Defensive terrain? Defensive terrain, however, twice as many troops. Let's just try to do this. And then go on Ankara. We should be focusing the forts instead of chasing the smaller stacks around. We need 6, let's have 8 because they're going to reinforce and then come back at us. Again, they're not. This isn't sieging. What are you doing, Hassan? Why not getting involved? For reasons, probably. Let's snipe you. And you. And then turn around again. Good. Extra bit of Diplo. Squish them. Can we get you there? Nope. Alright, let's come back. Another squish. Excellent. And back. What are you up to? 5 galleys. We have more than enough galleys grouped up to deal with that. And the numbers are about even, actually. Hungry, what's going on? Why is everyone just passed out? Why is no one doing anything? Even the Ottomans are doing nothing. This might be, I'm just warning you, this might end up being an hour-long episode. Get the corruption. Once we've got through this fort, we can hit this stack again, and then we can chase it all the way, probably to Trabzon. Once we've got past this fort, though. Right, let's do that. Where are you off? Sugla. Sugla, are you in defensive? No, you're not. Well, we'll meet you there. Wow, have you gone up in Miltech? Yep. Yeah, you could tell. It says you're coming down here, but I can't imagine you're going to stop at tech. Yep. You're going up there somewhere. Please wipe. Excellent. Right, from here. Every single unit, I don't care if you're big enough to hold a position down to take a province, I just need you out on top of a province so they can't build anything more over here. Okay. You move. You two move it as well. And you can aid in the taking of these provinces. Alright, so they're finally on here. They finally decided to start the sieging. Still, an army career, 15 army tradition or army professionalism. We're going to take the army professionalism. Nobility, let's call diet. And that's about it. I could do with manpower recovery, but I'm not going to beg for it. Let's force you out into the ships. Now these are mountains here. I can't allow more than one, maybe two, to form up here. I need to get into them very quickly. 4 to 1. They're a tech ahead of us. They're going to have the mountain bonus. Excellent. But it's another fort. Minus 35 plus 7. Detach, come back. We can't afford to lose this blockade. How many do you need? 6. You're 100% blockaded as well. Let's bring you down here. Anything spare that you've got? We're playing a dangerous game because he's on our capital, but I mean, we can peace out right now. What's the chance he's going to take it? 7%? Probably not. We should probably peace out right now. That's a smart move. That's a smart play. Whilst we can. You're looking at something like that. It's a lot of aggressive expansion, but I imagine it's only going to be with the Ottomans, so I don't care about that. Is there any way we want this to be different? How about instead of taking an inland province, we take a coastal province which will cut down on his naval limit just that little bit more. It does give us an ex-Venetian core though. Still, I ain't scared of Venetians. I ain't scared of Venetians. A bit of money as well. And I think as a defensive war, that's probably the best that we could have come up with. Done. As soon as he takes our capital, we end up with about 30% of here wiped out. Glorious victory. How many did we lose directly to them? 8,000. I will live with that quite happily. So we've demonstrated how powerful naval dominance can be, especially when it comes to straight crossings. Now, the next war against the Ottomans, we can declare for Libya, naval dominance here, and he's just not getting to us. He can try shipping troops across, but I can't imagine that's gonna be a thing for him. Anyway, Luckymarine, as always, you lot have been amazing. Quite a long first episode, I grant you that, but when you've done 30 episodes of trying to get Byzantium up off the floor, and trust me, this isn't them up off the floor just yet. This is... it's the start of the beginning. What's the Winston Churchill saying? Not the beginning of the end, but the... I don't know. My brain's frazzled. I'm meant to be going on a works night out tomorrow as well in Newcastle. Ugh, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with Byzantium. Until next time, do take care.